If we want to stay safe, then we must be aware. Our security starts with our willingness to care. Problems aren't solved by heads stuck in sand. We need to engage and to reach out a hand. For we live in a world that we all have to share, and that, my dear friend, is why we must care. This is part of a holiday poem written by Paul Moxness that characterizes how his belief in caring for others drives everything he does. He has a passion for helping people. So it's no surprise that the safety and security culture he so lovingly built for Carlson Residor is affectionately called Always Care. Caring is what Paul is all about. Caring for his hotels, caring for his team members, and caring for our guests. Paul is always there for those in need, whether it's a situation in a hotel or his active participation in Responsible Business Month. His colleagues say he's a strong leader. He exudes a quiet confidence that helps people get through critical situations, whether it's the preparation for the Sochi Olympics or dealing with the aftermath of an earthquake in the Philippines. He's the guy you want at the other end of the phone or standing next to you when disaster strikes, and the person you want to help prevent problems. What may be most remarkable about Paul, though, is how his dream of implementing a safety and security program that could work for any hotel evolved into an industry-leading program that gives Carlson Residor such a strong competitive edge. Paul started with just a handful of hotels. He took his big dreams and some unconventional ideas and a powerful focus on keeping guests safe wherever they travel. And he created a world-class program that has been put into action worldwide. Thanks to Paul's innovative safety and security program and his strong relationships with clients, he has repeatedly influenced key decision makers and brought new business to Carlson Residor, all because customers feel safer with us. And now, a tribute to Paul Moxness.
Paul, this is your special moment. I'm so thrilled and proud that you become a Carlson Fellow. And through that, all your special contributions over the past 27 years are being recognized.
What really makes Paul outstanding is the fact that he thinks out of the box. He was one of the first ones to recognize that safety and security is an added value to a hotel company.
It gives us a real edge because he has turned this into a sales weapon for us, which really differentiates us in the industry.
For me, Paul epitomizes the Carlson Residor leadership profile. Paul's a real team player, focused on the key element of what makes us great, our people.
Calm and thoughtful, proactive and forward-looking, very reliable, really sincere, dedicated, and very, very loyal.
Paul Moxness is the type of person you could call at 3 o'clock in the morning if you are in trouble. And he would give you in a calm and professional way an answer on how to react and what to do.
He's a quiet leader, but you can always go to him and he's always got an answer, and it's always followed by good advice.
Paul, you're one of the most caring individuals I know. You care for our guests, our business partners, and our team members. You serve the company 365 days, 24 hours. Paul, you're a role model to so many. To me, you're an inspiration. Thank you for being you.
Paul, please join us on stage with Michael Farrell and your wife, Kirsten.
thank you. And shock and awe is what I felt when Trudy called me with the wonderful news that I'd been selected to receive a Carlson Fellows Award. I felt a bit of fear too, and I asked Wolfgang Neumann if I should be worried, because I always thought when you got put into a Hall of Fame it was because you retired. But I'm really honored to have been selected together with some truly outstanding colleagues here with us tonight. And I'd like to thank Wolfgang and the leadership team at Residor that nominated me. Strategy, empowerment, and transparency are key to his leadership. And to me, that just seems so right for the times that we live in now. And I also feel especially honored to be one of the first Residorians nominated for this award since Wolfgang became CEO. If his version of leadership is right for the time, the Carlson Credo remains timeless in its vision and its wisdom. In an ideal world, my job would be unnecessary or at least go unnoticed. We don't live in utopia though, and I guess today the need is noticeable. But the role I play is small, and our success is based on support from every level. Earlier this year, the Residor business leadership team went on a challenge in the Belgian Ardennes. We slept under the stars, hiked for miles in the mountains, and did a lot of brain work at the end to stake out the next stages of our climb up Mount Prophet. It was hot, the hills were steep, and at times it was a struggle. Still, our adversity is nothing compared to what some of our colleagues face 24 hours a day in Donetsk or Tripoli or Bamako. Our teams there don't know what tomorrow brings, or if or when peace and hopes of prosperity will return. I'm grateful for Residor's brilliant, tiny team of corporate security advisors, but all we can do is provide some guidance and some support, and it's hard to fully fathom the challenge some of our hotel staffs face. They're heroic, and I truly admire them, and I'm grateful for their dedication and commitment. Last year, I wrote a note to the leadership team at Residor. It was a story from my childhood about lying in bed at night and twisting the dial on a transistor radio until I found something interesting to listen to. Sometimes it would be the news on Radio Moscow. And it took me a while to understand that the war they were talking about on the news was the same Vietnam War that we were watching on the nightly news on TV here. And when I did understand it, I thought, what if we're the bad guys? And ever since, I've always wanted to do whatever I could to be a good guy. And in the note to the Residor leaders, I asked if we ever question what our goals were when we expand into emerging markets. Are we going in as good guys trying to help the emerging market emerge? Are we going in as bad guys just trying to make the most of a wider profit margin that's out there? I don't argue the choice to expand, but for long-term success, we need to be the good guys. This mindset, along with support from our leadership teams at Carlson and Residor, my colleagues on the Carlson Safety, Security and Crisis Council, and our colleagues in operations and support offices around the world, is what guides me at my work daily. I give my thanks to all that have helped me on my career path. But even in our fast-paced 24/7 society, life is much more than work. And I'm blessed to have the love and support of the world's most wonderful wife. She understands why I look at my phone 27 times an hour, and why once in a while I walk out of a restaurant to take a call in the middle of dinner. So thank you, Kirsten. Yeah, there you are. The support of my family has been vital to me as both our company and the challenges we face have expanded. But not only do I feel blessed by having such a wonderful wife and family backing me up at home, I feel extremely proud to work for a family-owned company. It gives me great confidence and motivation to know that the Carlson family backs us all up, whatever we do, wherever we go, whomever we serve, and as long as we dream. So thank you, Carlson family and Carlson board members, for believing in us and never, ever giving up on us. It's an honor to work for you, and I'm truly humbled by the recognition given me through this award tonight. Thank you, stay safe, and always care.